Welcome to Cabincast, a film and gaming podcast.
Drop it.
Hello and welcome to episode 2.
Wait, you're recording?
Yes, of
Oh,
Cabincast.
I thought we were practicing.
No,
practice.
we're not. No
Okay.
practice, the original. So, welcome to session 2. This is not D&D, are they?
Session 4.
Episode 2 of
Session
Cabincast.
4.
Okay, we're going to go straight to Jack with the gaming news.
Okay. So, Fallout 76 a game. Also,
Damn it.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're not meant to go straight to me, Ollie.
Okay, right, another news.
Cheating.
You meant to shout out.
A breaking news like that. Okay, now we can go
We're
to the
gonna
game
do
news.
all
Okay.
the drinks.
Alright, so
come
Fallout
together.
76 is coming out. Played the beta. You guys know anything about it?
No, I've never played out a Fallout.
Me either.
I've played a bit of Fallout 3. It's not really my type of game. Like, it's alright, I can appreciate it, but it's just not the kind of thing that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
I know,
I can see.
is Fallout 76, is that Bunker 76?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Vault 76. It's in Alabama. Country roads,
Take
take me home to the place.
But that's not Alabama though. That's a different
West
song.
Virginia.
West Virginia.
Is it actually in
No,
the
I think
game?
it is in West Virginia, actually, not Alabama. Alright, it's America, who cares?
Is there any games based in West Virginia?
Well, maybe this one.
Maybe this one.
Maybe.
I don't remember. I think it is West Virginia because why would they use that song?
You carry on and I'll look it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, but yeah, you spawn in, you realise your mic's constantly on, and you being a dumbass in your Discord is actually talking to other people in the game.
Oh dear.
And then you exit the vault, and yeah, you play with your friends, and you can shoot people. The end. Well, no, that's every game. But yeah, it's quite interesting. There's a couple cool mechanics, like apparently you can set off a nuke. That's
Don't
good.
you have a mini nuke launcher?
Yeah, the what's it called, little boy thing. Oh no.
Vault 76 is located in Virginia, or perhaps now West Virginia, given that the teaser trailer is set to take me home country roads.
It actually is.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Awesome. I might actually have to buy the game
It's
now, just for the memes.
it's such a good song.
They do play
It
it
is
a lot.
though.
It is such a good
I
song.
don't want to spoil anything, but have you watched
Kingsman 2?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't. But is
It's
there a good fight scene to it?
no, but there's a great scene with it.
Alright, don't take this
We're not
from me.
going to say any more.
Alright,
We're
yeah,
not, but
I'll-
it's such a good
I'll
scene.
YouTube it later. God. Alright,
But
but
just watch the film.
Just watch the film.
It's got
No.
Elton John in it. It's great.
okay. But what's it called?
I don't know.
Something else about Fallout something. So basically, yeah, you go around. It's just basically a Fallout world. There's no NPCs because every
Interesting.
you get your missions from terminals and stuff, and it's kind of to be honest, I
Like
like the idea of
Borderlands.
NPCs.
Oh, they
No,
did that in
because there were
Pokemon
storage
Mystery
missions, isn't
Dungeon. They removed all the shopkeepers for just a box. Why would they do that?
It's called streamlining.
But-
It's
yeah.
not though. It's like with like before you go to a bank for your money, you'd go to a shop to buy items, and there'd be one guy for items and one for moves, and then there'd be another for storing your
And
items.
that's called streamlining.
Now there's just a box. You don't
Streamlining.
talk to a box, and
You put stuff in a box.
The box.
it's a stupid. I'm gonna get a
Metal
picture.
box.
Yeah, but honestly,
stupid
I
box.
would like NPCs to be in there only because then I could kill them and screw other people trying to do the same quest as me. No,
sounds about
but
right.
there's lots of robots and stuff that there's actually some cool like organic interactions. Like just walking down the road and there's like a Mr. Handy going, "Please help me, I'm about to explode." And they just like landed next to me. I was like, "Please fix me," and just begging for his life. But
Interesting.
I didn't have the parts, so I just ran away. Felt real bad actually. But
I mean, most people would have just sort of kind of let it happen.
yeah, I
Probably.
did. I did. Yeah,
Jack has a conscience.
that's a lie.
Yeah. It's a lie.
Yeah, but it was pretty fun. Played it with Christian and Luke and people.
This mofo right here,
Oh, what's this?
the box.
Oh, God, he's
It
showing
ruined
the box.
everything.
We've been shown a
I
picture of
can't
the
play
box.
that game anymore.
No, they ruined the game. They ruined everything that made the game charming.
What, the NPCs?
Yeah, because you go to the dialogue would be different for every chapter of the game.
I see.
Every NPC, even the ones just sort of wandering around the plaza, they'd all have different dialogues. So every time you spoke to them, it would be different until you got to like the post game.
I see.
And it was good, and no, it's not.
Get home. Not on Mel.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Right.
What was I saying? But yeah, it's Fallout. It's pretty fun.
Cool.
Power armor and stuff. Good loot. Laser guns. Minigun that I found, but I need to be like level 30. What else is there? Yeah.
Are
pretty
the
good.
dogs?
There's rabid dogs.
Okay.
On the
no,
new
you don't get- you don't
new
get
dogs
meat.
in Call of Duty really like
OP. Yeah, I play. Oh, alright. So let's segue into Call of Duty. I mean, used for the new Call of Duty. Also got that recently.
Yes, I've seen
Played
you
a
playing
bit.
that.
Makes me want to kill myself. God. It is a bit. There's always an OP weapon that someone
Mhm.
high level's unlocked, and it has like no good matchmaking, so you always match against high level people.
Does it have a campaign?
No, has battle royale instead. That's pretty good, to be honest.
Okay, I'm never gonna get it.
What? Why?
Because I only play games for the campaign.
You suck. Okay, but it's all right. To be honest,
And that being said, I never really enjoyed the Call of Duty campaigns anyway, except like the old
yeah, the
ones,
Black
but they're
Ops.
good.
Black Ops.
Black Ops is
campaign.
alright.
What do the numbers mean, Mason? The numbers.
I liked Ghosts.
Sorry. Let's carry on this discussion elsewhere.
I like the campaign. Everyone hates on the campaign. I liked it.
And that's how I swamped that.
Stop, Jack.
I'm sorry, but I
Yeah,
was just
Jake's
overcome with anger about James coming.
I'll say it to my face.
I will.
Ugh.
He's trying to drunkenly hit me. He's got his arm leaning over. What is this?
A table.
The metal thing. I thought that.
It's part of the
It's
table.
part of the table.
What's the meme? Where it's like, okay, never mind. We're
I
being.
don't know.
All right. Call of Duty though came out. Yeah, it's got campaign. Well, no, it's got
doesn't have a
blackouts,
campaign.
multiplayer, and zombies. Basically, it's pretty
Mhm.
good. Haven't played it in a while, but yeah.
You've been playing
To
76.
be honest, I wouldn't recommend it. It's too expensive. Call of
Yeah.
Duty.
Yes. In other news, Mortal Engines, the film by Peter Jackson. Have either of you watched Mortal Engines?
Is it out?
I mean, read Mortal
No,
Engines.
no.
no, I didn't know it was even a book or manga.
It's a book series.
Book
Which I've read, because Ed read them, and then he's like, "These are good. You should read them." And I read them, and they were pretty good. Very interesting.
Is there a similar film or like story that you sort of refer it to, or is it completely original?
It's
Mad Max?
In a way,
I guess I can see that.
Yeah,
They're-
they're just both in the race kind of thing.
they're cities on wheels, and the bigger cities eat the smaller cities.
They eat them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They literally have mouths, and they eat them.
Yeah, look, it's pretty. Have you seen? You haven't seen the trailer.
I've seen the trailer, but
The
a while
house
ago.
gets pulled in. It's like, oh my god, it's amazing.
So it's like giant robot wars.
Kind of.
Again,
On
in a
Earth.
sense, but it's a lot less unbalanced. It's like
Communism.
any of the .io games.
Oh,
But in
Yes,
real life.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh god.
Quite impressed with that analogy,
Was
actually.
the city
Yeah,
London?
that was pretty good.
Was
That
it the
was
city in
pretty
the trailer London?
I think it's London. Yeah, London's a big city though. Like the big one's London, not the little.
So is
baby
it set in the UK?
I can't remember. It's been years since I read it.
Can you imagine like?
I
being
can't remember if it's
chased
like
by an
alternate
entire
world or.
city?
It's,
It is. It is
Terrifying.
like that. They've got like, massive tracks and stuff, and it looks amazing.
and then they shoot grapples on and they pull them in. It's like,
Yeah. And some of the fly things I've seen. In the
Yes.
So do they capture the people, or do they eat the people as well?
I think they just kill them.
I
Maybe.
think they kill them or capture them. Again, it's been years since I read it. It's the story's great though.
When does the film come out?
Let's find out.
Because I'm kind of curious.
It looks pretty cool. We
Interested
should go
now.
see it.
Yeah.
We should do it as a group thing on a Sunday. We should be
Yes.
like, no podcast this week. We're getting reviews.
Well, as we are well aware, we are doing more than one a week, so we can definitely make time to go and see films.
Yeah.
Still like, okay, we're gonna go watch Johnny English. Now we're gonna go watch Mortal Engine. Now we're gonna go. Maybe not that many, but you know.
So you've just watched the film. Now for time for a quiz. What was the
Films reviews that I think we can do separately to like the main podcast. So
What flavour's that, Jack?
Normal. But
Normal.
it's
What's the
coconut.
flavour of normal? Is it like ready salted?
coconut.
Coconut.
Oh.
It comes out on the 13th of December in.
Don't touch my glass with that filthy liquid.
You're gonna
That's in
have some,
Germany.
and you're gonna enjoy it. You want it?
No. Sorry, Oliver. He's trying to pour coconut in my glass.
Trust me, it's coconut and rum.
I don't care. Do continue, Oliver.
So.
Smith.
Oh, and my bad into last episode when I might have said that Mortal Engines was directed by Peter Jackson. It's not. He's one of the producers. It's directed by Christian Rivers, actually.
Is it not?
Oh, and Peter Jackson also does the screenplay. And yeah, Philip Reeve is the writer of Jack. Back to the podcast. Anyway, it comes back on the. It's released on the 13th of December, according to this. That's in Germany. So sorry, my bad.
9.
Jack.
Sorry.
In
9 December.
in New Zealand, it comes out on the 6th of December, and in the United States on the 14th.
I thought it was coming out this month.
No.
Wait, what about for us? We're UK.
Probably similar to the American release.
Either that or
Isn't it
a
gonna be
little
the
bit
Germany
later.
release? Because of the EU.
Mortal Engines, the perfect family film for Christmas.
EU.
What?
EU.
EU release date.
What's this? Mortal Engine. God, that's a bad meme. Sorry.
I'll try and find. 14th.
Anyway,
But yeah, so it looks very, very cool.
I do like
It
the
does-
idea of
it does-
speed is key. Just funny.
Make sure your cities are fitted with a twin turbo V12 engine.
It is literally that though.
To make sure you're up to speed all those Honda Civics taking up the road on the third lane of the motorway.
Yeah. Right. On to our main topic for today.
Claps.
Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, the originals.
The good games.
And the non-originals, so
No.
we can compare them.
Well, we can, yeah, I
Well,
suppose.
I've never played the new ones.
Exactly, because none of us have.
I've played
Oh wait,
both
no,
of
I
them.
played the one. You disgust me.
Jack, throw another caramel bar in.
I would, but I want to keep it.
So, Jamie, what is your first experience with Star Wars Battlefront 1 and then 2?
Well, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a bit of a lesser experience. Now watch him whip. Watch him nail. I've got Battlefront 1 on for the original Xbox, which obviously with back compat works on the current Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a game I like to play every now and then. It's not a game I can play for a long period of time. It does get to a point where you kind of just, if you're playing by yourself, you sort of get to a point where you know what you're doing and everything. But every now and then it's just nice to play because it's just an easy...
It's an easy to play game.
It's an easy to play game, and you can sort of have a couple of rounds of it and then come off and play something else, and then you can go back to it like a couple of days later.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 on my PC. What are you doing? No, Battlefront 2 doesn't really work as well from what I've experienced on my PC. It's sort of slower. The controls are a lot more clunkier.
Are you playing it with a controller or with a keyboard?
No, I'm using a keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
And I just find when I'm using... Because I found there's just a really easy cheat on Battlefront 2 where you use a sniper droid. All the clones just go for the turrets and you can just snipe them every time they get on the turret. Because they feel the need to have...
Yeah, no, that's not cheat, that's just stupid AI.
It's just
That's just old
They always
AI.
go out, and then
But
the
then-
sniper, the headshot is really easy
If
to
you-
land.
But then there's a
If
couple
you
of things
put
with
the
sniper.
AI on Elite,
They still do it.
they still do it, but they all have aimbot.
But the thing is, though, the sniper is really wonky in terms of its actual reticle, I find. Like, sometimes you aim and it just doesn't hit. And then you get, like, a kill streak and it nerfs you. Is that where it gives you like a worse sniper with like less range and less ammo?
Yeah, it gives you the better
No, the
sniper.
beam sniper
It
rifle's
doesn't.
great.
It doesn't though. It has
Beam
no
sniper's so
range. You
good.
can't.
What do you mean it has no range?
It goes
I
through
st-
multiple things.
It doesn't though. It,
And it has more
It
range.
doesn't. I shoot AI with it and they
does.
take no damage.
They take all
I've
damage.
seen it.
Good.
It's really good.
It's
I
not
love it.
though.
It's-
I
you just-
shoot an
you're
AI.
just
They
bad.
walk straight towards me, but I have to wait like ages for it, like a reload
You're
animation.
just, Jamie, I think it's time to accept it's the better weapon. He's trying to slap me, but I can't see.
No, it's seriously. No, I think it might just my PC is just really buggy because
Probably.
from what you guys are saying, it is the complete opposite. But like when
Yeah.
I unlock, I get a kill streak, and then it gives me this other weapon, and then it's a piece of trash.
Yeah, that's not.
I might as well be throwing sticks at the.
Which you can do as an Ewok.
Yeah, but I'm not an Ewok. I'm a droid.
Yeah, I know. The Ewok's actually pretty powerful. So. Yes. Anyway, Jack, your first experiences with Battlefront 1 and 2.
I only really played the second one, but I think I've got like 2,000 hours in it. I'd
Bloody
say
hell.
no, about 1,000. I'd say I played as much as CS:GO or something. Had it for my PlayStation 2. I think it's like the first game I got for it. It's the only game I play. I can't.
No, you play.
I remember playing it with you back in like year 8.
Game I remember playing. Army of Two, Devil's Cartel.
Was that when it was free on the Xbox?
Yes.
Yes.
It was
So I played that.
one of the best co-op experiences I've had in a game besides Portal 2.
I've never played it co-op. But...
We tried playing the first because the first one was Game of Gold.
Apparently the first one's better.
Well, we tried to play it, but EA's kind of just cut the server so we couldn't actually play
yeah.
the game. But when I played the second one through with someone, it was just there were so many glitches and things that technically shouldn't have been in the game, but it was those glitches which just made it funnier.
Yeah, yeah.
Like having to
good.
try and counterattack someone without a head because it'd been shot off, but it kind of was still alive.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I digress. We're meant to be talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine.
Jack.
Tangent.
Well, your first time... Oh, yeah, you talked about it. So, Starwars Battlefront 2, I first played at
Yeah.
Jack's house, I think, and was like, this is cool, I'm going to buy it, and then I did. And then
Yeah.
I got Starwars Battlefront 2 from our friend Christian. No, Starwars Battlefront 1 from our friend Christian, because he no longer had to get PlayStation 2. So, he gave it to me. And so then I had it, and that's pretty much it. And there's great games, to be fair. Starwars Battlefront 1 is quite funny when you like... Whenever there's a AI controlled Sith or Jedi, because you can't be them, but they can appear, you fire, no matter what you shoot at them, they deflect it. So whether it's a sniper rifle thing and then it headshots yourself, or like a rocket launcher, it deflects it back and then blows up everyone. It was quite funny.
God.
But...
Oh, the reggae man.
Or the orbital strike droids, you had if you were a scout trooper, which were pretty cool.
What's your favourite Star Wars Battlefront 2 voice line that has become a meme?
They've all become a meme.
Watch out for those
We
supers.
captured a command post.
Oh.
The enemy is getting reinforced.
Just like the simulations.
Oh, Darth Vader's here.
Losing does not compute.
What's that? God, what are the other ones?
Well, my favourite voice line from the droid was.
Just the. God.
Um,
Super Battle
How did
Droid.
this happen?
Watch out for those rich rockets.
oh no, oh yeah, watch out, it's Major Malevolence. I mean, General Grievous.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
I
God.
don't remember. Was that 2?
Yeah, that's him too, I think.
yeah.
I only actually ever heard it once in the actual game, because I didn't play Grievous that much, but I heard it online, I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Well, so what's that?
So watch out for the arms. It's Grievous. There's quite a few funny ones, but I just can't remember them now, which is a shame.
Grenade! Just that good. They brought in the supers.
They've sent in the supers
Yeah,
for the Empire.
Come on. It's for the Republic. Yeah, yeah.
Return to the battlefield.
Ah, God. Yeah, no.
Or how the rebels, no matter when the rebel AI was meant to designed to shoot the stormtroopers even after they're dead. Even if there's still loads of stormtroopers everywhere, and so they all just died because they were just shooting the corpses.
Still good, I do like it. I don't know. All right.
Trivia time.
Oh. I was terrible at the trivia when I was so. I mean, intelligent.
So it's going to be on Battlefront 2 or 1, but it's one I give up.
2. I'm going to try and find it.
Well, now I give up.
You played 2, you love.
For like 5 minutes when after the droids don't work.
They do what? What?
Well, no, because the snipers don't snipe.
No, they do.
Turns the sniper rifle into a shotgun.
They do snipe. The beam rifles.
Jack, stop.
I do the same, but I just end up laughing right point blank.
What is...
I like whispering into it. ASMR. What is...
You speak into my left ear as well.
Discluding the tutorial, what is the first planet that
Geodes.
you fight on in the campaign of Starwars Battlefront 2?
I've only played free play.
Magneto.
Correct. In Star Wars Battlefront 1, how many maps do most planets have?
2.
That's correct. That was me trying to give you help, Jamie.
I was
there,
going
but-
to say that.
I just guessed because I thought there'd be like one space, one.
Well,
Oh, that's not actually correct.
I
There
was,
weren't
I
any
was going
space,
to
but-
actually say 2, but I was just trying to make sure I said it in English.
Yeah. Well,
DOS,
that's-
damn. Um,
3. Oh no.
okay.
That's 3.
Yes. That's 3.
What is the most OP weapon in Battlefront 2?
Beam rifle.
Without an award weapon.
Sniper rifle. Assault rifle.
Jamie.
In Battlefront 2?
The commando pistol.
Well, what do you mean by
It's
weapon?
the Artcaster.
No.
Yes.
What's that one?
No.
Yes.
Sniper rifle, if you land a headshot, they're dead instantly.
Good point. Ignore that question. That's
Well,
also a
it's
good
like
question.
personal preference.
This is communism.
It's not.
You could say did like your original assault rifle because that's just really good.
Yeah, basically. What was the name of the special unit for the clones that was not the Jet Trooper?
Arc Trooper. Clone Commander.
Clone Commander. On Kashyyyk.
Wookiees.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to finish off the
I
question.
didn't-
I wasn't
What?
sure.
What? On Kashyyyk in the
Spider droids. Wait, no. What the fuck are called?
on
Spider
Kashyyyk
droids.
in the mission A Line in the Sand. What do you have to defend for 2 minutes?
The beach.
No.
The gate.
No. It's the thing behind the gate.
The Wookiee place.
I've already answered the Wookiees.
Wait.
What?
the
Is
thing
this a
behind
different
the
question now?
Yes.
Gate.
Oh
The
god.
control? What?
You have to defend something that's bloody difficult. Going once.
The Wookiees?
Going twice.
Yoda.
No.
The clone turbo.
It's the
tank.
oil refinery.
Oh yeah, that thing in the middle of a forest.
Yeah, and they always blow it up. And it's
Yeah,
like-
because they have vehicles and you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, so I ever got to mute my phone. No, people don't normally message me.
Okay. Going, it's 3-0 to Jack. Next question.
3-0.
You know,
I got the Wookiees.
No,
That
he
wasn't
wasn't the
a
question.
You said yes.
He was lying.
Son of a.
Next question. In Star Wars Battlefront 1,
Yes.
Lark gunship.
what is the snow planet, not Hoth, that you can go to, which is not featured in Star Wars Battlefront 2?
I know, but I don't.
I don't know.
Oh god, what's it called?
The Arctic. Earth.
No.
My
It's,
Alright, James not gonna go. Feck.
no,
T-H-E-C-K.
that's not my answer.
That's a pretty good name for a planet. The Feck system.
I'm sure it is somewhere.
As in
I
T-H-E-K.
Can't.
Tech.
I
Tech.
can't think. So
No,
I was going to
that's-
say Yarvin.
It's not. It's Renoir.
Renoir. I knew it was. God, I just should have thought about the goddamn Winrar.
Winrar is in a free trial. Would you like to purchase? No one has ever clicked yes. So
Oh great! The reason my phone went off was because Duolingo was telling me that I need to learn Japanese.
What are you learning?
Japanese?
Are you actually?
That's
Yeah.
why he said I
You
need to learn
goddamn
Japanese.
weeb.
What do you mean, weeb?
He's such a weeb.
I'd call you something Japanese, but I only know the hiragana at the minute.
God. Samuel-sen, Mr. Roboto. That is not right.
Sorry that I'm not trying to learn croissant.
Okay, so next question. Final question.
So
You can't win again.
What is the transport ship
Light gunship. George gunship.
for the rebels? Yes, it is the light gunship because they don't have an actual transport ship.
Yeah. I just did both the transports.
Well, you missed
Yeah.
one of them.
Oh yeah, there's also like
The Imperial Shuttle.
the big
yeah.
frisbee.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna give
That's the
Jamie
droid
one.
gunship, the big frisbee that goes whoa.
Yeah, it does. It flies.
What?
I love that, but it was so
I love that
bad.
ship.
As
It
in,
was
I liked
really bad
getting like
shooting.
turret guys just.
The gunships were really fun until you're on Bespin Cloud platforms and they had the AIs with the aimbot turrets. Because they just destroyed
That was
the
in Battlefront
gunships.
1, but yeah, it was. What happened?
I have a recurring memory of playing Halo for the first time at what's called my friend's house, and I would always try and get the Banshee, but there was lock-on missile launchers.
The fuel rod cannon.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna bring a tear to my
I
eye.
preferred
if
the
keep my eyes open.
Falcon.
I could actually make myself cry if I don't blink.
That's how it works.
That's
Okay, and on to the lightning bolt
That was
round.
weird.
what more questions? Oh yeah, this is what we make up the questions.
Yes. Make up a question.
Can it be an actual question where you have to give an answer to?
Well, we did that last time,
We're
so it's
making
just any
rhetorical
question,
questions.
basically.
So basically, you think of a question, you have to answer it. Okay.
Yeah, it can be lightning bolt or just a random question.
What is the map that has 3 frigates instead of 2 protecting the capital ship?
Ooh. Coruscant?
I don't remember. But yeah,
Yeah, no, you're right. There is one which is 3, and I think there might be some which have 1.
and they move around and stuff.
Yeah,
And they don't know.
yeah. Moving on. More questions.
Questions.
Alright,
What is the only map in Star Wars Battlefront 2, a ground map, that has flying vehicles? This is very easy.
If you've played the game.
I'm trying to think.
It's still very easy. Just figure it out.
Why only
Bespin?
Yes.
like 2 Battlefront Geonosis?
Oh, flip, I forgot about Geonosis.
Aha!
So,
In
yeah, I'll
Battlefront
give
2,
you that.
Geonosis doesn't have flying vehicles.
It has light gunships. No, it doesn't.
It has the weird.
Battlefront 2.
It has the
Battlefront
little thing as well. It's like
No, he's
For
right. It
Battlefront
does.
2?
It has the fighters. He's right.
For Battlefront 2?
Yes.
No, it doesn't
No.
have a flying
He's right.
thing.
It doesn't.
Stop saying you're right when you don't. Battlefront 2 doesn't.
I don't know who to.
Do you
flip
know-
off.
Battlefront 1 does.
Geonosis is in both, which is why it gets confusing. But no.
No, I remember because I always wanted them.
Yeah, you're right. It's a Hoth.
I don't even think.
Snow
does
speeders.
Bespin have any?
Bespin does, but Bespin's not in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Bespin's only in Battlefront 1.
Then why would you play 2?
Why did you say what is the only flying map
Because
in
it's
Battlefront
Hoth.
2? Hoth, Snow Speeders. Oh, you're
Yeah.
right,
No one
God
plays
damn it.
Hoth.
Hoth is so good. It's
Hoth's
got the
like
8080s.
8080s,
Yeah,
snow
'cause-
speeders.
He has the snow speeders to try and trip up the 8080s, but then they just shoot you anyway.
No,
No, they don't.
sometimes it's
They
good.
do. Well, you
They
crash.
No, they don't.
Let me crash.
I feel
Please.
Like
End me.
please. Let me collect.
Okay. Anyone else got any more questions? Any more questions?
Nah, I can think of one or two. What is the name of the droid tank that appears in such places as Kashyyyk
The
and Felucia?
AAT.
No, it's the wheel one, isn't it?
Oh, the Hellfire.
No,
droid.
that's in Geonosis.
It's a small wheel and a big wheel, and it's got 4 guns on the front, which are like shotguns.
Kind of.
Right.
It's
Oh,
got like a track
those
in between
things.
that.
That's
Yeah.
the one thing I don't know the name.
What's the name of it? I can't
Oh,
remember.
no.
No, he doesn't know either. Might just be the droid tank.
Aw.
So
something.
original.
Mm.
Why don't we give it a name? And call it the Snow.
What is the name?
Snail tank. It might be a snail tank,
Ooh.
actually.
What 2 creatures can you play as on Tatooine in the hunt? mode?
Jawas and Tusken Raiders.
Mhm.
And the Jawas always win because they're the art costumes.
Mhm.
What about the pits? The big thing in the pit.
The
Sarlacc.
the Sarlacc pit. That's Starwars Battlefront 1 map.
Can you not? Can you not?
No, not
Why-
Starwars Battlefront 2.
why would
Because
you
there's
have
only
to?
there's only Mos Eisley in 2. There's not a outskirts map like there was in 1. That has X-Wings and TIE Fighters as well, the outskirts map. 2 had lots of good stuff. 2 had a better campaign. It had actual space battles. It had hunt, and it had better campaign custom maps. But 1 did have ground/space battles all in 1. It allowed you to lie down if you double tap 0 as well. It had heroes that you didn't have to play as. So if they
do you mean?
combined them both, it would have been amazing.
What do you mean here? So you didn't have to play?
So you couldn't play as a hero in Starwars Battlefront 1. But they would be there, they'd just be AI. And they're the ones which deflected the headshot sniper rifles back
yeah.
at you and all that stuff. Sometimes they're a bit OP, but it was kind of fun to have them. So.
Okay.
And the Renoir maps and the Bespin maps were great. And they're not in Starwars Battlefront 2 either, so. They're both really good. Combined together, they would have been amazing.
What is the mode that allows you to do heroes versus villains, and where is it?
Clash? Is it Clash?
It's
It's on Tatooine.
Yep.
Clash is the one and the new one, that's what it is.
It's Assault
It's Assault.
from the Starship things.
Because you can play as Palpatine and you can use the electrics. And you can do a front.
Unlimited.
And it plays the music song from episode 6. And also the no, it plays that one. No, he was doing the modal nodes. But it was also doing it also plays the other one.
Cantina.
It's the one in episode 6 of Jabba's Palace, the people singing there. No, not
not
the
that
modal nodes, it's another song.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Jizz music. It's its name.
Yes.
Its name is Jizz music. Because they needed a futuristic word for jazz. So they called it jizz.
Did you just make that up or was that
No,
actually
that's
true?
a proper thing. Google it.
Okay, I'm
Google
not going to
it.
Google it.
Google it. It is proper.
I'll take your word for it.
here.
I don't know why you guys are laughing. What are you thinking about in the music?
I was laughing about because Jamie was laughing.
Oh, Jamie,
I'm
why were
laughing
you
because
laughing?
I'm laughing.
Oh, okay. If I pull on the cable, it gets more knotted.
So don't pull on the... What cable's that even for?
That's not.
Is it for your
Let's not
headphones? That's
answer
fine then.
questions
If it's
that
not
no
for any of
one
my
wants the
equipment,
answers
it's fine.
Okay, it's fine.
Right, any other questions?
I know.
What is your favourite starfighter from Battlefront 2?
Cloud pods.
That's Battlefront 1.
Droid bomber. Because I always just went for fighters with it sometimes. Well, actually, no, it's a lie. I just like the bombs. But it's also, it's turret thing. Its main gun was actually pretty powerful as well. If I like
Does
it.
does the clone gunship count?
Light gunship? Yep.
Yep,
That one's cool. I like
that was
that
pretty
one.
cool. Yep, I can accept that.
Ooh,
They made a Lego one of those and it fell apart.
best mission in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Or Star Wars Battlefront 1 if you want to.
I didn't really do a story.
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront 2. My favourite mission overall, I'm not a super fan of the actual mission, but just because of the introduction of it, I'm probably going to say Nightfall.
Oh,
Is that the Jedi one?
Because the start of that, where it's like, no one said a word on the flight.
Oh, yes, that is so good.
It's such a good introduction. Like, it's
I
actually
agree.
bloody hard because it's all Jedi.
And then when it
but-
ends, it's just, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah.
But also, I'm going to say my favourite mission for the actual thing is straight after that, where it's Empire versus Droids in
oh,
Space
that's a
Battle.
good mission. That's a good mission
Yeah,
as
and you
well.
just
Oh, I
steal a
remember
bomb.
that one. That one's hard.
It's all hard. It's a
Mm.
great campaign.
It's like I remember landing and I was like, right, I'm here. Now what do I need? Wait, I'm the only one here. Why am I the only one here?
That was the problem. So the fact that other clones or droids, whatever, never actually landed. That was the only other issue. It's like they're trying to board, and it's like
And they just respawn next to you.
I remember the meme thing of you landing in someone's hangar, getting out, getting in one of their ships, pressing space and going up, turning it around, press space again and get out. And they would always run in, get up and fly into a wall.
I never did that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I just had the problem where I'd be trying to land and I'd press the button and it wouldn't land and we'd just fly and crash into the wall and explode. I was like, for goodness sake.
Whenever I think I crashed when I first got there, I was like, I'm here, this is where I'm meant to be, and then like, how do I stop? I forgot the button.
And the droid hangar was best because you could fly all the way through.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. Also, I didn't like the way there was only like one hangar on one side. I feel like it would have been cool if they had the hangar, and it connected in the middle of the control room and stuff. Also, yeah, going in and destroying the auto turrets was always nice. I don't know.
But the turrets on the inside are so annoying.
Yeah, but you could go against the wall and heal from the other side.
Again, it was faulty AI because so many of them would just run past you and they'd be like, wait, and then they'd come back and try and shoot you.
Ah, God. I missed that game.
Great game. We've all agreed on. If instead of the new Battlefronts, they just remade the old ones but better, that'd be a lot better. But that's what
I'm hoping what they're going to do with Spy though.
I'm fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing.
Who's making it? What's the company?
Is it still Insomniac? Because Insomniac did the originals. I don't know if they're still doing it because obviously they did Spider-Man, which was great. But I don't know if they were focused on that and not redoing Spyro. So
I don't know.
well, we'll find out next
They
week.
could have different departments for it.
Yeah, maybe.
But who knows?
Well, that concludes this week's episode of Cabincast. Thank you for putting up with us if you made it this far, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Cabincast. For more episodes, go to www.cabincast.podbean.com. You can also find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/cabincast. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Could be. We're fine.
Okay, so if these two are going to stop throwing things at each other.
We're not throwing things. What do I?
The lids are both underneath your chair.
Then they are lost.
No, you.
Put it on the table, Jack. We have a table for the drinks.
Do you want to eat half a caramel?
I've already had one, 2 tea cakes and 4 sausage rolls and way too much Malibu. I mean, water.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
coconut water.